Hey, how about this for a game? How about this for a series? We're all tied up. 4 seconds to go. Captain clutch for 3. And the Knicks go up by 3. They end up winning it by 3. The watch party outside MSG, happy, going nuts. That's how we were in the studio here. Our Delta MSG Studios was rocking. What a game and what a series win for the Knicks as they win it in 6 games. Great to have you with us here from our Delta MSG Studios. Bill Pito along with Alan Hahn and Wally Szczerbiak.
Yeah, he almost fell over on one of those moves that he made, kept his balance. Yeah. And he's doing it on a bum ankle. Incredible what he was able to do, bouncing back 2 days later. This fourth quarter was so back and forth, so up and down. Mikal Bridges loses the ball here. Dennis Schroeder takes it to gets it to Sir Thompson. He knocks it in. So it's tied at 103. And then Josh Hart,
another
rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Thompson with another easy basket. That leads to a 4-point lead. And how about Tim Hardaway Jr.? Missed some tough shots, missed some easy shots, right. Knocks that one
112,
down.
105, down 7, 2:35 to go.
Yeah, and then Brunson. This is the one I was talking about. I mean, that's a yoga move right there. That's a yoga pose. Keep your balance, kid. And he gets it to go. Cuts it to 2.
Here's the play by Bridges.
Yeah, and that's
right place,
good.
right time.
That tied it up.
If Bridges isn't going to get his hands on the ball, go find the ball on a rebound.
Sir Thompson, we're going to show this on the Wally wall because you got to tell us what happened there with the Sir Thompson.
Yeah, we'll show it. It was a go screen. It was an outstanding diagram play by Tom Thibodeau. Caught Detroit really off balance, and then, oh my goodness,
no shimmy.
Get a shot up.
No shimmy. Wait, where's the shimmy?
No shake.
Where's
no
the shimmy?
Second round for the Pistons. Detroit basketball going home in the first round.
Sing along again. Look at the numbers. The numbers here are great, but you know what the biggest number is, Bill? The Knicks did something they have never done in their franchise's history.
Win 3 road playoff games in the same series.
That's the most useless stat you've ever brought out.
Useless?
Useful. Sorry.
That's useful. Winning 3 road games, man?
Sorry, my fault. Useful.
Yeah, that's useful.
Very useful.
We got you.
You got me.
Monica McNutt helped call the game on the radio on ESPN New York. Monica, how you feeling about now?
I'm tired. I am fatigued. I feel like I felt every one of those 63 free throws that was shot or the foul that led to them. That was something, you guys. And I think I heard you all talking, but down 7, Tyler and I are looking at each other like, oh, they're starting to drag a little bit. What's going to happen? And I think as big as the 3 was, the basket Jalen Brunson got on the baseline was like, okay, all right, Captain Clutch is activated. Keep hope alive in this one. And then I actually think that in this series, from game 3 on, despite the shooting woes in game 4 and game 5 to a degree, that Mikal Bridges has played some of his best basketball of the entire season. He's been alert defensively. He's been engaged, whether he's shooting the ball well or not. And then obviously tonight, he has a big scoring night and the huge putback down the stretch. Whew, goodness gracious.
As the Knicks advance out of the first round for the 3rd straight year. First time in franchise history, as Alan touched on, that the Knicks have won 3 straight road games in a single playoff series. They won 1 game by 2. They won 1 game by 1, and they won tonight by 3. Second time in franchise history, the Knicks have won 3 straight road games in a single playoff year. So, you know, Monica's talking about Josh Hart and the Knicks mindset and the experience. How about the resilience, Wally?
See the guy holding the Captain Crunch box? Captain Crunch time?
I can't see
right?
that.
But that's he's holding the anyways.
Captain Clutch, buddy.
Well, it's Captain Crunch is the actual cereal box, is what I'm saying. And that's what Mike Breen called Jalen Brunson.
It says Clutch.
We will get. You couldn't see it, but now you can.
I'm just saying.
His eyes are amazing. His plays are amazing. We'll get to the clutch shot, but the clutch defense was important. Mikal Bridges gets that tap in to tie the score 35 seconds ago. There's still business to get done on defense, and that happened here.
Yeah, and we're going to show how Mitchell Robinson is so good in the pick and roll, in help defense, in drop coverage. Here's OG Anunoby. Now, freeze it there. Here comes Jalen Durden. He sprints into the screen. That's a big emphasis for a lot of screeners, to try to sprint into the screen, so then Mitchell Robinson can't hedge. So Mitchell Robinson sprints up to stay with him. He calls out the screen, lets Anunoby know. Anunoby forces him over there, gets picked off a little bit. Look at this drop coverage. He is wide. He's covering the pocket pass right here with his hand low.
Good look.
And then he moves his feet. He baits Cunningham into the point where I know I can make you take a tough shot and not foul you. This is perfect defense. He comes over. makes him take a tough shot, doesn't goaltend, and then Josh Hart, outstanding on the weak side, one of the best rebounders in the NBA to get that loose ball. That's outstanding defense, and that's what Mitchell Robinson brings. Just a great presence to help his guards on pick and roll and being really smart on how to defend that play.
And a great look there that you showed with the low hand.
You see that?
Take away that little...
Takes away the pocket pass.
Yeah, it's fantastic defense there. Okay, but now the big shot, the big moment. Everybody knew who was going to take this shot. But the question is, how did he get so open? Wally's going to show you exactly how.
Yeah, this was a well-diagrammed play. We didn't see this play at all series long. So the Knicks are going small. They have no big man in the game. Now, keep an eye on Mikal Bridges right here. He's the one, freeze it there. He comes up to set the screen on Jalen Brunson. So his defender is going to be yelling, this is Tobias Harris, screen right, screen right. That's what you do to let your teammate know. Sir Thompson thinks that pick is coming, so he starts to lean a little bit that way. Jalen Brunson gets his defender moving that way, and all of a sudden puts on the brakes like Michael Jordan back in the day against Brian Russell in the finals, and now he's got room to operate. When you don't bring a screen, there's no chance to clog up an area where Jalen Brunson can't make room to operate and get his shot, and I love that he took the three. Because if he would have kept dribbling closer to the basket, Thompson could have used his length like he did a couple possessions before to bother him. So take the shot, the first available open shot, take it with confidence, and he absolutely drilled it. That was a lot like Jordan's shot that he made in the finals over Brian
Actually,
Russell.
It was a lot like that, just no push-off on that shot.
Right.
You know how that goes. That hit 40 points, by the way, for Jalen Brunson. 7th 40-point playoff game ties him with Bernard King. Let's get into the Knicks locker room for some reaction. We hear from Josh Hart.
Hart swing. Shooting practice. Brunson. No. Hart clears. Anunoby. He's got it from the outside. It's a three. Schroeder get it ahead. Beasley's going to get a shot off. Boom! Handoff. Reed screens Anunoby. Cunningham swings it. Harris, he got Bridges to commit, and Harris had it blocked on the way up by Anunoby. Leak out Bridges. Bridges, oh, that's a man's jam! Schroeder closes out on him. Brunson, spin move against the grain. Fade away. Bullseye for Brunson. Brunson, one-on-one with Schroeder. Working his way down low. Brunson off balance. How did he do it? Jalen Brunson. Pistons lead by 1.
Yes, sir, big fella.
In and out.
What they've done on the defensive end really sparked this comeback here in this fourth.
1 out of 2. Brunson. The jumper doesn't go. Bridges the tip in. Tie game. 35.6 left.
High screen and roll action has worked for Detroit.
Cunningham takes it in. Missed it with the left hand. Rebounded by Hart. Thompson digging in defensively. 8 seconds. Brunson stuffs on a dime. Launches. Oh, yeah! Jalen Brunson buries it. Detroit didn't get a shot off. The Knicks take care of business. They wrap up the series in Detroit and move on to the second round.
Julius Randle and the Timberwolves moving on as they beat the Lakers in 5 games. But we got Chamorro last night, the slam over Rudy Gobert. Minnesota up 12. Gobert the dunk. Beginning of a huge night for him. Lakers did not have a big on their roster, and they really paid a dear price for that in this series. Luka Doncic fouled by Dante DiVincenzo. Luka holding that lower back as he rides on the floor. J.J. Redick talking about how he needs all of his players in championship shape next year. Wondering if that is a little bit of a shot on the shape that Doncic is in. He was able to hit the 2 free throws, and then he went to the locker room. Doncic and the Lakers eliminated last night. Doncic went out, but did come back for the second half. And in this sequence in the third quarter finds Dorian Finney-Smith. Lakers up 1 with 2:37 left in the third quarter. Fourth quarter, Minnesota up by 1. DiVincenzo's going to miss a 3. And how about the dominating play from Rudy Gobert? 27 points, 24 rebounds, went 12 of 15 from the floor. Watch this again as the Timberwolves get the dunk. And hats off to Julius Randle. Effective throughout the series. Goes for 23 last night. Doing his thing with the floater in the lane. 2:35 left. Lakers down 4. Luka will miss the lay-in. Gobert will grab the rebound. Anthony Edwards struggled in this game, but here he's able to convert the layup, and Minnesota's up 97-91. 1:27 left. Minnesota, at this point, 6 of 46 from 3. They get the Mike Conley 3, so they go 7 of 47 from downtown, and they win anyway, eliminating the Lakers in 5 games. Last night, 103-96, the final. After the Bucks collapsed Tuesday night, Giannis Antetokounmpo taunted on the court by Tyrese Halliburton's dad, John. Giannis and John, a little bit of a heated conversation, get very close to one another. Pacers not happy with this. In fact, they announced that John will not be in attendance, home or away, for the foreseeable future, keeping him away from any future situations like that may develop. Welcome back. Magic Johnson weighing in on Jalen Brunson's 40-point night and his game-winning shot. One of the most unbelievable crossover dribbles I've ever seen. And how about the king, Henrik Lundqvist? Jalen Brunson, that's the tweet. Indeed. Here's Brunson now, along with Mikal Bridges after the game.
Well, first of all, we learned a lot about how close this team is and that locker room is, because going into that building and getting it done in Game 6, I didn't expect it. I thought it was going back to MSG for Game 7, but that team came together like we haven't seen all season long. And a team that's that close going up against the Celtics is going to be a tall task, obviously, but I wouldn't count Jalen Brunson and those guys out. Those guys are going to compete in this series.
Go up to that place, you're looking for a split. A team that has 3 road wins already in the playoffs, going into another hostile environment, but you look at it as, can you steal one? The Celtics sit around for a week. That's what you got to look at. Try to steal one and get it back to the real Garden.
All right, Game 1 is Monday in Boston. Knicks advance to take on the Celtics. We have pre- and post-game coverage for every game the Knicks play against the Celtics in round number 2. You can watch here on MSG or stream on the Gotham Sports app. So the Knicks advance, beating the Pistons in 6 games, 116-113 the final. Jalen Brunson with a shot to remember down the stretch with the game tied at 113. Your game winner right there. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you on Monday night.